Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be going over on should you summon or even potentially summon on the new Toshiro and Momo banner. It is a limited 25-step banner, and it actually has a very good format. It's the crown summon format, so there's a guaranteed 5-star every 3rd, 6th, 10th, 16th, 20, and then 25 step is a guaranteed pity, and at step and 20 it is brand new characters, so you could potentially guarantee one of the new characters, either Toshiro or Momo, on step 10 and 20. Exceptional banner format overall, but yeah, either or. Let's hop right into it. If you guys enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's quickly go over their kits in the banner and whether or not if you should summon at all. Alright, and so the new Toshiro is actually pretty cool. It looks like he is going to be a Guild Quest character mainly. He's a Speed Soul Reaper Captain affiliation with the Quincy Killer. He's a... I just realized he didn't put in his SA3 on this for some reason. He has a... not a vortex, he has the trap mechanic of Unohana for his SA3, but instead of weakening, it has freeze on it. His soul trait is strong attack, recharge minus 12%, and he has freeze in all of his skills. There is one thing though, since he is a ranged character, the SA3 is very unfortunate that it is the new trap mechanic because it counts as a melee attack. So once you bring it into the ranged Quincy Guild Quest, which is what it looks like he is specifically designed for, it only does 1 damage because of the melee resistance, which is incredibly dumb on Caleb's part. Hopefully they address it or something. I'm not sure. I doubt they will. I assume they'll just ship it out, unfortunately. But this Toshiro also does have the SA2 of Bambietta, the machine gun skill, you know, where it just shoots out for like 5 seconds approximately and just does an absolute insane amount of damage. And then unfortunately his SA1 is the ranged 18% magnification one, the one that just feels kind of lackluster. It's not the worst, but it's definitely like the weaker of his SAs or his strong attacks, unfortunately. But overall, still a pretty good kit. And now we can go over his skills, where he has Berserker plus 40%. He has damage to frozen enemies plus 40%. So when you freeze them, you'll do 40% more damage. He has Debilitator. He has Devastation plus 40%. So his Soul Bomb will do 40% more damage. He has Frenzy plus 1 to increase his chance on proccing status summons. You know, he gets more hits per strong attack. He has Guard Break plus hit hidden enemies plus 1, which I don't really understand the point of that considering he's in Guild Quest, but it is what it is. He has Killer Effect plus 30% or plus 50% in Guild Quest, and then he has Ranged Damage plus 10%, and then in Guild Quest he has plus 30. He has a Sprinter plus 1 and a Spiritual Pressure status boost plus 80%. So now obviously I wish he had like Frenzy plus 2 or increased chance to proc status elements or something, but he also should have a innate skill where he has damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20%, he has havoc plus 20%, and weakened duration minus 100%, which is absolutely nice. So that way I assume on the Quincy range week he's going to have weakening on the floor, and so you're going to be able to dodge that. Now we don't know exactly how he will perform because the banner is not out yet, but I'm just gonna say it now. I don't realistically think you should summon. At least wait until a YouTuber tests them out. You know, maybe someone will summon and try them out. I will be skipping. I probably would have summoned at least 3 steps, but I was a bit stupid and I went 4,000 orbs on the Yoruichi banner, the 1,000 or Blood War 1, and I didn't pull a single copy. We'll go past that. But anyways, he's good. They're all good. They're all exceptional characters, to be honest, for a mid-month standard, which is good. I wish they were premium, but they are going to be limited, but they will probably be rerunning by about next year, because I've already seen some characters in banners regularly already from last year. So, you know, you can just kind of just assume that that's what they're going to do for these type of characters, since they are only mid-month. They're not like super limited like swimsuit units or 1,000 or Blood War characters or anything like that. Take that with a grain of salt if you're just not happy that they're not premium. I wish they were though, obviously. I think it would make the banner much better, but I do like their designs overall. They're pretty cool. But now let's just quickly go over the Momo, which she is just a potion character. She's a pretty good potion character. I don't think I would ever use her over Rangiku. I think Rangiku would just be way better. You might be able to use her in the Stormleader Guild Quest, possibly. She does have a shield barrier for her SA2, so you know, maybe she could do something there, possibly, but realistically she is just going to be a potion character. She is a Heart Soul Reaper affiliation, a Stormknighter killer, and then her link is also really good, basically just like the Holly Bell, damage inflicted at full stamina plus 30%, and then she has an SA2 barrier boost, and then no status elements. She has Heart attribute character, strong attack damage plus 20%, so if you bring an entire lobby of Heart characters, which you do in any co-op lobby, you bring basically the same character, the same attributes, you will be doing plus 1% strong attack damage whenever she joins your lobby, and you'll be getting plus 10 potions because she has Mine Droplet drop plus 30%, Mine Link Slot Potion plus 10, and then she also ends up getting damage to enemies not afflicted by an ailment plus 100%, Devastation plus 40%, so more damage on her Soul Bomb. She has Frenzy plus 1, she has Guard Break, and then she has the Multi-Barrier plus 2, and then the Strong Attack Recharge minus 4% in her skills. Alongside that, she also does have 100% chance to hit dodging enemies of any affiliation. She has Medic and then Sprinter plus 1. So she's going to be good for any Scroll Quest, because Scroll Quest is pretty darn annoying when you have to hit those dodging enemies. Granted, if you have 1000 or Blood War Conquered Ichigo, they're fine, but she is still going to be a decent character for that, especially because you'll be increasing your potions, so you would actually get more use out of her overall instead of bringing Ichigo. But Ichigo is just faster, so I always just use him. So yeah, overall a really good character, especially if you have the Sun link. You will be getting plus 15 potions. That's what I do. I use Veruca and Eburn, and then I get plus 15 potions in either epic raids or IZ, and that's basically how I farm my potions. So if I ever end up pulling this Momo later on in the future, that would be an overall W. Doubt I ever will, like within a year. I just feel like I'm never gonna be lucky. Like I'm still waiting on some characters from last year, like Birdman. Unfortunate, but either way, exceptional character for a mid-month standard. But now let's go over the banner format and the filler. So the Renji is a really good Guild Quest character for Arankars. Really good character. He's also kind of used in this Guild Quest right now, the Espada one that just dropped last week. He was used kind of just because of his boost and his shield, but not the best. The Aizen was an absolute like must-have essentially. Sadly, my Aizen wasn't built up enough, and I just didn't get lucky enough, so I actually couldn't beat it. But I do have him, which is really good. The Orihime is another exceptional potion character. In terms of like, she's an overall support. She doesn't do a lot of damage, but she has a shield and I believe a heal. So yeah, she has a shield and a heal SA2, and then she has medic. So you know, really good heal on her. That's pretty much about it. Just kind of a really good support overall, and it just makes it a much smoother run if you have an Orihime with you, or maybe you just bring a DPS. Either or. The Orihime is still a pretty nice pull if you don't have her. The Chad is a decent. I believe he's a Guild Quest character, and then he's just not that great realistically. The Rangiku is just a decent character. Nothing incredible about her. You pull her and she's new. Orbs, I guess. The Ichigo is just. He's okay. He's not insane or anything by any standard. He's just okay. And then the Gin is just outdated, I believe. I don't think he's really done anything. I've never used him. I've never had a reason to use him. Maybe in like Senkaimon or something, but that might be about it. So realistically, if you were to summon the Toshiro and the two characters in the Toshiro and the Momo, and then the Aizen and the Renji would be what you would preferably want if you actually do summon. And then, as you can see, it's kind of a trap banner. Almost every single multi is like 1 or 2 multis off from getting a guaranteed 5-star, so it's kind of just going to tempt you the entire way through. And I will be skipping, unfortunately. But on the 3rd step and the 13th step, there's a guaranteed 5-star. On the 6th and the 16th step, there's a guaranteed 5-star. And then you also have the discounts, which is at step 1 and 2, step 4 and 5, step 7 and 6, and then, you know, 17, 18, etc., 21 and 22. And then you also have the free choose a new 5-star character summons tickets at step 25. So you should theoretically get them both by step 20, hopefully, if you want both. Really hope you get them by like step 10 realistically, but let's be real, probably won't happen. And then even if you're still on the fence of summoning because, you know, maybe you like the character design or something, or you just really want maybe this new character for Guild Quest, but you're not sure how to perform, or maybe they'll drop an even better character at the end of the month, you have all the way until the end of the month to actually see if it is worth it. You can see the end of the month banner, because we should get info on the 27th or the 28th, depending on what day it actually drops. Basically, the final Friday of the week is usually what it happens to land on. It should be the 27th, yeah, so we should get news on the 27th, and then the banner should drop on the 30th approximately, and then we get the banner leaves for this one on the 31st. So you should get news, you should be able to see what it is, and if you're just not that excited, then it's fine. But if you are excited for Thousand of Blood War, or whatever it should be, I'm predicting Thousand of Blood War, then you can just easily skip this banner and move on with your day. So if you guys have any questions, comment down below, but I think it should be an easy skip. At bare minimum, or at most, do like 3 steps and then just wait till end of month, or just wait till end of month in total. But yeah, without further ado, that'll be the end of the video. Take care, and hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Peace out, and take care.